Testing mic. There I am. Wow, look at that. Speedrunners Arena has just reached 40,000 views. Nice. Welcome once more, everybody, anybody, to SRA, to another wonderful Super Metroid Randomizer accessible tournament match. This time in the alternative winners bracket, or redemption bracket, of the Rat division, Aessy versus Darkrid. Two very cool gentlemen, friends of mine. I thought this would be a fun one to come. We've got Eden on tracking and one Strut on restream. And in the words of Strut, we're going to aim for an on-time departure. Okay, Aessy has readied up. Dark has readied up. I've got 159 on my laptop. And Dark wishing us have luck, good fun. And Strut has dropped the gate. There's the countdown. Although by this point we are usually on the runner's stream screen. I suppose we will. There we are. We've got a spiky crawler, a fireball snake, a blue ball, and a waving thingy. Welcome GMX, welcome Rude. And they're off. Let's get this show on the road. Welcome Zero. Pro tip, fellas, don't die. So, friends, rodents, community persons, lend-moi thine ears. Both runners straight to the parlor. I'm sure none of us saw that coming. Both runners straight down the climb with identical moonfalls. So, Dark just getting caught on that last little pesky jutting ledge. Alternating pits in the old Mother Brain room. One day they'll go right. I eagerly await the day. It's gonna happen. I have faith. Oh, Aessy almost went right there. Just remembered, oh yes, this item is always a morph now. In Season 1 of SMRAT, the morph item could be one of 4 items. Ice, Space, High Jump, or Morph, and at first in Season 2, or Tournament 2, rather I should say, I thought it was still the same way. Reverse tank, interesting, at the construction zone. Dark, either very indecisive as to whether he wants that or not, or trying to get the turnaround action on there. So both runners picking up the reverse tank, checking out. Oh, this is a smoky seed. The smoky beam in the ceiling. Both getting it with a D-boost on the first try. And supers at the Christmas tree. It's because I'm calming for them. I gave them the blessing that both of them would get that D-boost and get their wave beam on the first try. Well, early smoky validation, that's always good. As Dark begins filling up his reverse tank. Courtesy of the gamers. The gamers who should be wearing hard hats in the... Yeah, that was quite fun. Yes, I engaged with a lot of them in a practice race last night. Hundo did, naturally. Did not come in last place, and I shan't mention who came in last place, but there was one unfortunate forfeit in there. I came in 5th total. So, Aessy's next stop, Chozo, more or less Natch. Okay, Strut, if you want to go ahead and disclose who finished last, be my guest. But, oh, in the grand tradition of SMRAT seeds, first power bombs at Chozo. They are a form of bombs. Aessy with the first try Alcatraz escape, nicely done. And his next stop is going to be Cavity Dental, which has become rather a staple in these SMRAT races, since first PBs are found at the bombs location so often. Whoa, Darkrid, nice recovery while he was up there. Persevered with the wall jumping and got his Alcatraz escape. More supers at Cavity Dental. And almost a high 5 there. One in more form, one not. So Aessy's next stop, of course, will be Terminator. Aessy out to an early lead. Finds the first pack of missiles at Terminator, giving them some of each variety of ammo. Missiles always come in handy with the fanny fight, if you don't have certain other fighting accoutrement. Oh, score! And at the back of Gauntlet is Varia's suit. Wow. Okay, not exactly score yet, but information score. Fry Guy does not love the play of checking out an amazing item at the back of Gauntlet and not immediately going for Gauntlet, even though they can't get back there yet. This can't be a Fate Seed. Varia's too early. So Aessy straight into the double-decker, finds supers in the floor, finds more missiles and Ice Beam at Bryn Reverse and Ron Popeil, respectively. Yes, as I sometimes also call it, the Twice Beam. First E-Tank, the additional Ron Popeil. That gives them a little variety in both kinds of tanks. And a count of 1 and 1. Constructions. Yeah, just in case. Hey, Chase. Thanks for dropping by last night again. Welcome. Good to see you. It's true, Biologic Ice is speed-locked. No sign of speed booster just yet. Oh, Aessy wanting that moonfall down into the Yetakuns region. Dark, not quite on his heels, just a few yards behind. Aessy successfully getting over the trapdoor Finding more supers at Edicon's E. Followed by Grapple, a tickling farm beam at Edicon's supers. The toasty beam right there. Aessy with his toasty validation. I know, where are Gravity and Space Jump? They should have shown up by now, right? 7 minutes in, what's taking so long? One more Edicon's item to check out. Let's see. And he finds missiles, and decides he wants them. A little bit of health would be helpful. Okay, I'm inclined to call some BS on Dark Side there. He had B-Tums on him, shot a missile straight up, and did not kill them. I think that should have killed them, but Aessy ducks into the Firefly room to refill his power bombs. Dark, looks like he was moonwalking to try and skip those missiles and get the mock ball out, but moonwalked a little too far and collected the missiles. Nonetheless, gets the mock ball out of there. So Aessy, the first through the Decora Dance Hall into Big Pink, is not going to check out the Big Pink item or the Mission Impossible, but finds a second E-Tank at Charge Missiles for a count of 2 and 1. He's in a bit of a hurry, it seems. He's not gonna... Oh, okay, he is. On second thought, he decides to check Charge after all. And it's just missiles. He decides to pick them up. Dark showing us just missiles as well at Big Pink Mid. Let's see if he checks out Mission Impossible. He will. Plays his power bomb. He's going to have to be careful here. One hit from the giant hopper, and his reverse will automatically pop. He can afford to take one hit on the spikes, but he really doesn't want to. Ah, nicely done. Oh, and finds another E-Tank at Mission Impossible. Some of us are so used to killing those big hoppers. Occasionally we might forget that we don't actually have to in order to leave via the bottom. If we want to leave via the top, the way we came in, then we have to kill them. And Eden noting for us more PBs at Spospo. Dark picking up all 3 E-Tanks thus far, and is also going to have a look at the Wave Gate. God is willing as Aessy is doing the same. A little high five there, and both of them remembering. Very well done, gentlemen. No smoky demerits this time. Oh, E-Tank number 4. A vanilla-flavored E-Tank. At the Wave Gate. Dark went ahead and used a super anyway. The Smoke Mistress is not exactly pleased by that, but alright, if he decided it was easier. That's fine. That's just fine. Welcome, Jonas. Good to see you too. So both going over some... Hey, lady, welcome. Hello. Both going over some already charted territory until Dark reaches bottom right of Big Pink, pops open the super door, and checks out the Green Hill Zone item. E-Tank number 5, wow. Maybe it's a good thing I started tracking them here. That's an early E-Tank count of 5 and 1, 12 minutes into the race. Nice. Okay, at this table we'll be sitting boy, girl, boy, girl. Eden, you can sit anywhere. Hell runs will not be in logic in this this race, this being an SMRAT. The only hell run that might be in logic, well, if they find speed, the one that could be, we already know Varia is not going to be there, but why were there so many E-tanks last night? That's an excellent question. Anyway, a little bit of route divergence for us as Dark heads up and around the red tower, checks out alphas and betas. Aessy returns back through reverse beam route into Blueprint and Cray Cray. More ammunition over at alphas and at Mother Brain as well. Supers for both. That was quite a leap back over to those Boyons by Dark. So Aessy is not going to check out what's at Climb Supers, a wise choice, as he doesn't have regular bombs and only one P. He wouldn't be able to get back out. And Dark's next stop will be betas. Where's Aessy's next stop going to be? Well, they both know what's in the back of Gauntlet, so perhaps that's just where Aessy is heading right now. And it looks like it. Just missiles at beta power bombs. Yep. Gauntlet is not in logic right now, but that never stops our runners. I always say, thank goodness we don't have to obey the logic in this, or everybody would be pretty screwed. Yep. Here goes Aessy with the wall jumps. First try on those Gauntlet wall jumps. Good show. And this will be Fry Guy's favorite part of the run of Aessy's portion. So Dark pops open the moat door with his power bomb. Does not go right just yet, returns to the landing site, perhaps remembering he might have also wanted to go to Gauntlet. Wow, another vanilla-flavored E-tank. The Gauntlet front door. Count of 6 and 1 thus far. Aessy having picked up all of them. Yeah. Gauntlet, right now could not be any less in logic, as they do not have screw or any way to get up there. As a matter of fact, they've found surprisingly few major items so far. It's 2 beams, including my own, and oh, and of course Varia, which Aessy proceeds to pick up. Dark checks out the mode item. It's just missiles, and is either forgetting he has grapple or desperately wants to pull off a CWJ for some swag. Gets it! First try collecting the missiles. Swag points for darkrid. Wow. Okay. Aessy returning to the landing site himself. As Dark grabs another pack of supers underneath the ocean, sitting at a pretty 35-35-5, beating out Aessy's ammo. Although Dark's still without his suit just yet. Epic swag indeed. Alright. Dark having to do a few wall jumps on those ledges, fortunately does not fall in the water. Again, not going for grapple. Aessy remembering he has grapple. I wonder how Toasty would feel about that. Dark having grapple and not using it at all. Regular bombs, interesting. Regular bombs at the wrecked ship dead missiles. That gives them half access to Gauntlet. and also gives them access to the volcano criteria power bombs. As any number of other things they can IBJ up to. Aessy either misinputting there or forgetting the green doors take only supers. Stark is into his Phantoon fight. I don't imagine he'd have a great deal of trouble with it. There's a slow first round, but quick pattern for the second round. Fast followed by a mid. Dark not wanting to go for the Dopplers, wanting to preserve his health. Certainly an understandable move. Each hit from Phantoon will deal Dark 40 damage, will deal Aessy 20 with the help of the Varia suit, and another high five. So Dark with a head start on his Fanny fight. Let's see how Aessy's goes. Here's a good first Doppler. What kind of patterns will he get? Well, there's a fast. And he takes advantage of it. Does not allow Phantoon to carry out the second part of the pattern. A Dark Fanny is looking pretty Cheeto orange right about now. And that is the game for Fanny. Another Doppler from Aessy, and Phantoon is just about dead on his side too. Should just be a super left, and that'll do it. Yep. It is cool sync, I agree. So, Dark back up on out. Using... Okay. Decided he hadn't shot out enough of those blocks, and foregoing the bomb pop. Just uses morphing strats to get himself through that little crevice there. Finds a second reverse tank. At West Supers, giving us a count of 6 and 2. It's almost half the tanks. Checking out, perhaps wishing by this point he just laid a power bomb and wiped out both of those bulls, as Aessy just did right there. More synchronicity, although Darkrid has one check down on him that Aessy does not. That West Supers location. Nonetheless, more supers, giving them both a total of 40 max capacity, and they have all 40. Looks like Dark about to shoot out the door to the sponge bath before realizing he doesn't exactly have a fantastic way up there, but they can do the bomb pop. Aessy going for the skip. He is right on out of here, taking a page from the books of Ashter and Jay. Dark with a delayed ceiling clip up through the vessel of the wrecked ship. Dark putting those supers to good use on these attic enemies. 8 of them, 4 key hunters, 4 atomics, all of which must be killed to open the doors. And so Aessy's next stop is going to be Red Tower. checking out a few of the spots that Dark already checked out, as well as some others that we haven't seen yet, probably, like X-Ray and Spacer. And Dark finds gravity in the attic! Oh, that is good for Dark, not so good for Aessy. Wow. Someone finally gets their comeuppance for skipping the attic. Oh, see, that's why Jay is not in this race. Jay would have done that and Gravity would not have been there because he owns this tournament and he has the races rigged so he wins. Haha. At any rate, Aessy checking out alphas, picking up those additional supers. Advantage Dark, certainly now. Dark knows where Varia is, as long as he hasn't forgotten. Well, Varia is in the back of the gauntlet strut. We saw that early on. So that looks like where Dark is probably heading next. So Varia is screw-locked, but that's about it. Screw has to be somewhere up here or in Meridia. Yep. No bowling or reverse this time. Oh, yes, I see what you're saying, Strut. It's possible, and I get that feeling, so revealing. Screw could be at a number of spots. Could be over here where Aessy is about to check out at X-Ray. Although X-Ray seldom has good stuff in these SMRAT races. Supers this time, but Aessy decides he doesn't want them. Is sitting at 50. Could have used them potentially if Charge decides it doesn't want to show up. Or in SMRAT, as we call it, the Ridley beam. Yes. There's no screw at Chase's place. Chase does not have a screw. Probably thinking he would like one, or needs one, but that's none of my concern. Yes, I imagine Aessy might check all sorts of stuff before returning to the wrecked ship. That is the worst place to skip and have something substantial be there too. So Aessy heads on over to Kraid's place. Ledge jump. As Dark is about to score and totally suit up over here. Nicely donezo. What is Aessy gonna find over at Kraid's missiles? Screw attack! There it is! There's the full gauntlet logic. Wowee. So there you have it. Yeah. Yeah, the logic in this can sometimes be a little insane, but once again, I feel it bears repeating. I can't say it really emphatically enough. Thank goodness no one is forced to follow the logic in this. As Cheese would say, F logic. Censored. Nice quick kill on Kraid. On Essy's side, what's he going to find behind? He's going to find Peebs, and he'll pick them up. That's 15, considering they have ice early. That should be just about all the Peebs he needs. Well, guess what, Zero? You've been had. Oh, darkrid going for some ledge grabs to get across these platforms in the hellway. Half succeeds, half gets numbed. There's a semi-best moonfall in the game, just without screw attack. As he's going to pick up the Kraid. Oh, E-Tank item finds Plasma. Some power in the beam there. So that was a pretty nice grade, pretty powerful. That's both the best lower Norfair items right there in Kraid's lair. Alright, Aessy straight down. Let's see if he locates high jump anywhere along the way. If he does, this will be interesting to see if he goes everywhere else looking for gravity or decides on suitless. Dark blowing out the tube early. No problem. We already have gravity. Space jump at high jump missiles. Wow. Aessy all of a sudden finding all the stuff. That's both components of the crazy combo right there. Dark is also going for the ledge jump. Struggles with it a bit, but there you go. He got it. Alright, time to put Eaton's theory to the test here and see what Aessy decides to do down here. Finds more supers at the Croc Escape, now sitting at 60 supers. So, with just another few missile packs, or super packs, he won't need charge. Definitely not a fate scene, so many good items. Mock Ball to get to ice out of logic. On Essy's side, takes a little dip in the lava. There's Dark rolling, literally rolling on into Kraid. Rollin', keep that Samus rollin'. Another pack of supers for Aessy. At ice for 25.65. See how Dark does on the fight here. Oh, Kraid's Claw getting in the way. Can he get a backup? They recover. Nope, Claw gets in the way again, and Dark takes Kraid to a prom. Dark checked the Kraid missiles. I'm pretty sure he did. I think he has screw attack right now. Or does he not? Yeah, he has screw attack. Oh, also, Eden, you can go ahead and mark Kraid off on their trackers, and you know, everybody forgets the bosses when they track, whether it's the first time or the 80th time. It's just a thing that happens, but someone notices inevitably. Good point. Aessy making way through the cathedral. Gonna have a look at this item down here. Stands to reason he'd check all remaining items he can. Still looking for that grab suit, which, since he has Varia, and knows where Screw is and bombs. As far as he knows, gravity could be anywhere down here in Upper Norfair. Gravity cannot be in Lower Norfair, luckily for him. Unluckily for him, we know where Grav is, and he's not going to find it. Dark picking up his plasma beam. That just leaves only charge for a full beam. Speak of the devil! Speaking of charge, pops up at Bubble Mountain Missiles for a full beam combo on Aessy's side. Once Dark picks up his space jump over here, and he might want charge as well, he should be all set for LN. Oh, Aessy picking up Spazer! Ouch. But finding another E-tank in the process at North Reverse. Must now do the menu of shame. Yes. But the other side of the coin is that now he can he can say he had beam go in this race. Jonas opining that he should have picked up that E-tank as well. Now you listen here, because I am on the mic at this moment. I read here. I don't listen. So, there. And just more ammunition at speed, which Aessy decides he does not need. He is well stocked on his ammo. Oh, Dark down at the bottom of the crumble shaft into the Croc Speedway, and apparently now just remembering he doesn't have speed. But he does have space jump, so no biggie. Aessy checking the rest of Bubble Mountain, including the wave spots. More vanilla-flavored missiles. Wave missiles. Doesn't want them. Really no need for them now. And more supers, no need for those either. All Aessy is interested in at this point is major items and gravity suit. Another pair of the boots might help too, but well, I was about to say they're not going to help him with Marie, but the high jump boots would help him with Marie. He has the grapple beam, so if he did find high jump, he would be able to do Suitless Meridia, provided he knows the strats. And he does not trust his abilities to do a high jumpless lava dive, it's looking like, so, yep, here comes Croc. Oh, Dark, out of the corner of his eye, checking out the Bubble Mountain item and then realizing, hey, I want that. Dark will most likely not be heading to Norfair Reverse, and so will not see that Spazzer, that space laser up there. We have got a Croc fight on Aessy's side. I'm going to put my emotes in there just for the heck of it. So, yes, in this case, never. NBC, never bet. Just that Croc E-tank item. We did not see grapple yet, Kaut. Aessy is the first to Croc, and he just defeated him. So I expect he's going to check the rest of Croc's spots. He already checked the Croc escape missiles. How funny would a vanilla spring ball be? Alrighty. Really no reason that I could see for Dark to go to GT, so he's not. Unless maybe he wanted speed or high jump that badly. Just supers at the cosine. And Dark through his amphitheater, doing half a wall hug and half a stalactite hug. Through amphitheater. Now we're about to see what's at grapple. It's just missiles. As well as Indy Jones up here, which is supers. Aessy not having much luck finding those remaining major items. Probably somewhere in Marie by this point. Yeah, something could still be in Billy Mays now that we have that access to it as well. Dark deciding he's not going to be shameful this time, but he's instead going to take a clip through the Xan. Gravity was at the wrecked ship Attic. Satanus. Or Satanus. That brings Dark through the wasteland and dojo into the Plower House. Aessy indeed skipped the attic. Still hasn't found high jump, so it's a bit up in the air where he's going to go now. He's familiar with the SMRAT logic, then he might be realizing he might have had the wrecked ship skip in the back of his mind all along, and is now realizing, oh, it's come back to bite me in the butt. Yeah. Dark switching with Ridley on over to charged full beam combo shots, which will deal 900 damage on Ridley, as opposed to the super 600. However, supers are faster, and will save the most time overall. Dark also sitting at a max of 60 supers capacity, however neither of them need to worry about ammunition anymore. And that is a dead pelican. We are indeed going to have a Billy Mays check, courtesy of Aessy. So he indeed might be thinking, oh, the wrecked ship skip came back to bite me in the tushy. And again, he's most likely hoping it didn't, of course. Oh, vanilla Billy Mays. Just 2 missiles. Yeah, that's true. Even those are the 3 items that like to hide behind Ridley the most. Did Dark check behind Ridley? I'm afraid I missed that, if he did. If he did check behind Ridley, then I guess he... Okay, no check behind Ridley. Yeah, I guess he didn't. He wouldn't have liked what he saw. Well, nice crazy combo through the mother brain room. On Aessy's side there. He's still not looking at climb supers. He's doing his ledge grab thing up the climb. Or what do they call that? The JD climb? Dark's gonna have a look at Franker Musketeers as well. Just found vanilla missiles at Alkun Hadarubi, and vanilla missiles there too. So, Dark just has Marie left. Hey, Bagel! Welcome, welcome. Oh, criteria volcano power bomb check, yielding only missiles as well. Wave, was it early supers? It was not this time, it was in the blueprint ceiling. If you recall, it was the first thing they picked up, and I rejoiced at it. But and Aessy, remembering the wrecked ship has to return. Oh, that's right. There you go. Ice beam. So, Aessy spying the crater maze item, finding just supers. At this point, I'm expecting speed is somewhere alley or somewhere in early. You shouldn't go and do that, Eden. You shouldn't lose your mind. They can be hard to find. How could you not find him? Because he's hard to find. If he were easy to find, the books would be called There's Waldo! Dark not willing to bother with Mama Turtle, but Aessy just finding supers over at the wrecked ship E. You could never find Waldo. Oh, my apologies for bringing up this sore point then. Also a fair point, Satanist. That is also true, and a good point, Strut. So Dark, of course, going for the ice clip. Oops. He stepped outside of the mock droid there. He's gonna have to wait a second to make its way back on over. There we go. He's through. Unfortunately, no X-ray scope, so there will be no microwave here. And Aessy is about to kick himself really hard. Just get out of my way. I'm on the hunt for something, and I'm about to see it right back there. And he stops moving at There you have it, Aessy. No doubt feeling quite behind now, which, regrettably, lamentably, he is. Yes, snack down in Lake Erie. No, I wouldn't say dumb, just willing to take a gamble that didn't pay off. Really didn't pay off in this instance. And he's taking the early escape route too. Now that I think of it, I'm not sure we saw anyone check the sky missiles either. Oh well, that's why we have spoiler logs. Did not always have spoiler logs. In the 2017 randomizer tournament, we went through half that tournament with no spoiler log. Yeah, Zero, you know, when you come out of the wrecked ship and you have the crater maze there, and you got the 3 trippers, that item all the way at the top of the big crater, the sky missiles. Aessy foregoing the best moonfall in the game. Still no X-ray for Dark, but he has the option and is going to take it of frying us up some shrimp. Gets a quick fry. Throws Dragon in the quick fryer. And is not going to bother with Dragon's item either, and rightfully so. All that's standing in Dark's way is Torian and an escape. So Aessy back through the cathedral again, once more having to take the words left my vocabulary. Having to take the long way through Upper Norfair. Apparently my brain flatulated there and I could not locate words. It happens to everybody. And Aessy straight on down now, having all he needs for LN and the rest of the game. Dark returning back through the amphitheater. And deciding to take the top route to get back out. And showing off how plasma beam is broken in this game. If you're too close to a block or a door and you shoot plasma, it'll go straight through it without breaking or opening it. Pauses to tickle the fish for a quick second, and is off. A lower Norfair entrance from Aessy. He's through the pillars into Worst Room. So a little stingy on the boots, but otherwise I'd say this was over a pretty generous seed. No community loyalty, but not that they're expected to have any after a seed like this. And there's a fill-up on Dark's side. Dark has 6+ tanks. It always escapes me. I'm, I suppose, a little embarrassed to say it. It always escapes me whether, with a setup like this, stand-up on Mother Brain is in fact possible or not. Seems some folks say it is possible, some say it isn't. Oh, Aessy finding an E-tank there at Power Bombs of Shame and deciding to pick it up. Maybe someone who knows more about that can enlighten me. Well, typically you need 7 or more E-tanks, like Aessy has right now. But, okay, she's saying, yeah, the R-tanks do not count for stand-up. Welcome, Cheese, and Steph, by the way, good to see you guys. Oh, Dark trying to bomb off the Metroids, missing that first one. Missing the second one. Not having... Okay, all 4 Metroids in room stacked on him here, and he's low on health all of a sudden. You better hope he can freeze these other ones. Not that they'll kill him immediately, but... okay. That helped a little more. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say Monkey S right away. But, he was almost in a bit of a spot there. It was true. But he's fine now. As Aessy takes down the Pelican. Space Dragon. Not following us. Oh, okay, the E-tank behind Ridley. That's surprising, given that we still haven't seen high jump yet. But you bring up a good point, GMX. Let me put in the commands here. Follow, everyone, follow the run. Ready? Okay. Eden contradicting me. That brings Dark through the waiting room, drains his energy, prompts a little refill. That is, of course, thoroughly Dark's race to lose. At this point, does the pausing strat, delaying the health refill, which is kind of akin to the gravity jump. It's pressing pause at the right moment. And Aessy not checking any more items at this point either. Not that one would expect him to. Dark either forgetting he has my beam there, or going for some more swag points, getting the ice Zebetite skip via the waveless method, going underneath the Rinka to freeze. According to the schedule, after this at 4 o'clock Eastern Time is Benergetic versus Sloters, match 2. So I don't see Aessy and Dark on the schedule after... Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. They're scheduled as of right now for tomorrow at 2. So today at 2 and tomorrow at 2. Alright, so Dark, all set for MB3. Aessy, still having to go through Marie. Complete his G4 set. Each sold separately, except no substitutes. Oh, I see what you did there, SMRAT. That's pretty cool that you can do that. Schedule search, huh? Interesting. Alright. So Aessy popping back up. Through Marie, en route to Bot and Dre. No microwaving on his side either. Yes. TGTF. Thank goodness tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, in answer to your question, no, Sylphid. Match 2 between these two is not right after this. Aessy pausing to turn ice back on, which he too will need. It'll be interesting to see where speed in fact was in this one. Maybe up at the beach or the watering hole. Or bowling, of course. Just those few rare places speed cannot be. The speed-locked locations, which I believe there are 4 of them. None of which we saw this time around. Of course, why wouldn't we? I'm going into that babbling phase. Yes, Dark, of course, taking the long way around. And as well, gonna be going up the climb the long way. Aessy doing the easier little morph through the tunnel there and picking up those missiles after Batwoon. Looks like Dark was gonna go for the last moonfall there, but at the last second, no dice. And Aessy on into his final boss, Shrimp. I don't expect we'll be seeing Dark save any animals. Although, goodness knows he would have the time. Although he doesn't know that. But no, straight back out to the landing site, and Dark hops on the ship, finishes in first place, with an official speedruns live time of 1 hour, 1 minute, 36 seconds, and improves his personal best by 8 minutes and 1 second. It looks like Aessy is going to go ahead and finish out his run. So I've just extended the interview invitation to Dark. Okay, Dark says, give me 5, I'll pop into the green room. In the meantime, we can eagerly await that spoiler log, see where speed and high jump were, as well as spring ball and X-ray. As he drops through a kaleidoscope, returns through the aqueduct, and lays a power bomb, and he's out of here. Doesn't do a thing to the fish. Eight power bomb packs in this one. And no opportunity for a spring fling here without spring ball.
Hello.
Dark?
Okay. I can't tell if this was because Aessy died or I just played that well today. Because I had a feeling we screwed up the trade quick kill that Aessy might have gotten ahead of me.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in spoiling it for you. Aessy skipped the top half of Wreck Chip.
Oh, that explains it. I
Yes, it
wasn't
does.
sure about Attic. I was actually thinking about doing Wreck Ship E-Tank instead with while it being out of logic. I thought that would be... I was thinking that might be where Gravity was going to end up being. But I didn't have space jump, so I decided the easier one was the better option and skip bowling. And lo and behold, it had the gravity suit.
Yeah. What do you know? So, congratulations. Great race to you.
Thanks. I
no,
surely
that
wasn't
one-
expecting a 101 though. If I had
Yeah.
3 extra items, I could have had a sub-hour today.
Oh, you did have a new PB. So, congrats on that, too. And, I think it's fair to say things did break your way in this race. Especially with Essy's ship skip, but
I'm so annoyed with your wave beam today. I don't know why, I just could not do that room the normal way. So I had to gate glitch it.
oh yes, well, this would be this would be the part where I would say, what are you gonna do? But you showed us what you were gonna do, so. Oh, so,
Jeez, yeah, this is exactly what I expected. Even with skipping top of Rick Ship, Aessy's not that far behind. I knew I was at a movement loss in this race here.
I thought your movement was pretty sharp, but I might not be the best to judge that kind of thing.
It was better than most of my runs, that's for sure. I managed to get the climb without an issue today. That has been one of my worst runs. Every single race I've done so far, I just couldn't get up the climb. It took me an extra, like, 30-40 seconds. So once I got a form up, this is a good run. I've got to keep it through the whole thing, otherwise I'm gonna lose.
Yeah, Chad agreeing with me, by the way, that your movement was good, smooth. And you, oh yeah, now it's coming back to me. You had some extra swag points with that CWJ, for one thing. And
I was so ready to switch to grapple. But then I got it, I was like, well, I guess we're gonna keep going.
yeah, that was pretty wild. And the waveless maneuver of doing the Zepatite skip, even though you had wave. I'm not going to award you any demerits, so don't worry.
waveless subskip?
Yeah, if you don't have wave, you need to go underneath the Rinka and freeze it that way.
Oh, I never go from above. I've
Oh,
learned it's easier
interesting.
from the bottom for me.
Oh, well, there you go. There's another reason not to award you demerits.
It's Aessy showing off how easy it is. Yeah, I'm always worried about going from above because the hitbox is a little harder to hit, and I'm not always gonna have the lasso, so I just go to where I always go because almost every single aim can hit from beneath.
A good call. So, Aessy down with MB1, heading into phase 2. Yeah, just as I was mentioning it. Oh, golly. Is there anything else memorable about that one, or anything that you wanted to talk about in addition?
Nothing other than where the heck is that speed?
Oh yeah. Oh, I kind of missed it in your spoiler log, but according to chat, the beach. Yeah.
I don't think either of us would have gotten that. Maybe
And high jump. Oh, sorry. High jump was at Crab Supers, it appears.
I could have seen that, but I don't think I would have looked it up as much as I had space jump and high jump.
Spin ball was at the Aqueduct.
I was tempted to get that one. I was like, I can't waste time. I always prefer to not get it. But I didn't need anything else by that point, so it was not really necessary.
Yeah, you really didn't. And, you know, I admired your plays once you were in go mode. And just as once Aessy was in go mode, he stopped checking things as well, as you do in these rando races.
Yeah, it can't help the fumble where I went down Kruk Speedway without speed.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Weren't sure precisely what was going on at that point. I figured you just forgot you didn't have speed. Or lost your... Yeah.
I always forget that it requires speed after the speed lock in the first place. So sometimes I just go by any percent route.
Oh well. It happens. MB3 phase for Aessy, taking a bit of damage off those onion rings. Well, Dark, you're certainly, of course, welcome to hang out with me as long as you'd like. If you gotta be running, that's okay too. Don't want to keep you. You want to hang around and chat with Aessy, that'd be cool.
Oh, I plan on chatting. Curious what he was thinking for this suit.
Oh yeah, and remembering he's got to do the long way around as well.
Speedless escape is such an awkward thing.
Yeah.
I'm so used to having the iframes for this next stream that I was just like, I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, the both of you had screw attack, but you also went for the ice skip, so you turned it off. Whoops. And this room 4, as I've stated time and again, is why I always turn screw attack back on as soon as I get that skip.
Yeah, that's why I need to learn the down back maneuver for getting through the zips, because you can leave screw attack on if you do that.
Yes.
But I just haven't taken the time, and I've heard it's actually very easy. But I've never been able to get it down back in normal movement, so I haven't really worried about it.
Well, as with most techniques, there is... I haven't checked for sure, but there is probably a technique on it on the listed somewhere on the wiki.
And Aessy showing off the JD climb.
Oh yeah, once more. Well, why not, really? Let's see if Aessy saves some animals.
I think you might be done with the seed.
Yeah. And Aessy, whichever it is, finishes in second place. Time 1:13:27. Aessy is, so the way I've been saying it apparently is okay. That's the way I said it all through the commentary, because I thought that was correct. Okay, I've extended the invitation to him as well. It's IGT 51. That's an interesting point. Okay, and Aessy is going to view as it turns out. I'll just give him a no problem, thanks for racing. Alright. This has been Sapphire Smokey, aka Smokey the Lady Bear, aka the Smoke Mistress, with your comms for this race. And I'm going to stick around just for Aessy's spoiler log, because oh yeah, of course, Jonas, you're welcome. Free entertainment, you know, how can you beat that? And entertainment for which you don't have to leave the house either. Oh yeah, that's fair to say, and repeat the commands for as I started streaming a little more often the other day. So I'll probably try to get in one at some point this evening.
Oh, that's where X-Ray was, sitting at Waterway.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. Well, I'm not sure if Strahd wants to throw a raid over to someone, but oh yeah, I guess it might not make a world of sense to throw a raid to someone when we're gonna have another race. Well, next race is in 45 minutes. But at any rate, suppose we could raid someone for 45 minutes. Or hopefully you know what I mean. Sometimes I'm a little clumsy with these words and things. Words are hard, you know, let's just be honest. Okay, no raid today. Then I'll say sweet dreams to everyone and see you next mission. Dark, congrats once more, and thank you for the interview. This has been fun.
Yeah. It was a good race too. So I hope the next one will be good.
Oh yeah, so your next one, it looks like, according to the schedule, is tomorrow too, right?
Yup. Might get a third one in there, but this next match is what I'm also looking forward to. It's Benergetic versus Sloters.
Oh yeah. Let's see if we have a detail on that one. No no restream crew lined up for that one on the schedule just yet.
I
So
think
I guess.
WJG is taking that one.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Then I'll go ahead and sign off here. Thank you, everybody. See you next mission.